Things are heating up in Compton as we've got babies, new romances, and the evil stepdaddy. Stay tuned. Anything is possible with Black Ink Crew Compton.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
On a thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
What's up? We're back.
Ooh, so excited.
So exciting. What is up, guys? We're back for another after show for Black Ink Crew Compton. We are covering last week's episode and this week's episode because, you know, Lanisha and I are out here with the Black Excellence in Atlanta for Tyler Perry or whatever. You guys can go check out those interviews. But I'm your girl, Drew Jones. I cannot do this panel, obviously, without my my two ladies. We like to call ourselves the First Wives Club. To my left, it's my boo, Nakia.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nakia Monet.
And my lovely lady, Elle Marie.
Hey guys, I'm still off of my high of interviewing Oprah. So I'm
Oh, yeah. Oh, she just dropped the gem for you. She interviewed Oprah. So she's blessed.
The queen.
Elle Marie's credit score went up by 400 points.
The price just went up.
It definitely did.
So my lawyer will be in touch. So that's why we weren't here last week, is because Elle Marie and I were in Atlanta covering the Tyler Perry Studios opening. It was dope. Make sure to go over to the red carpet channel for AfterBuzz and check out all those interviews. We talked to Spike Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, Oprah, Tyler Perry.
Just a host of other Lemon, like a host of other people.
Lots of people. But now we are back. And we have lots to talk about because a lot happened in these 2 episodes, baby. So what was your all's reactions to these past 2 weeks?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Basically.
Nessie is... I like Nessie.
I like her a lot.
I do too.
I like these episodes, but they're just going down the Black Ink path, which I already knew what production was going to do. Yeah. And I just like them being nice, innocent kids that we just met.
True.
And I just hate that. I don't like seeing them fight, but I do love Nessie. I love all of them. I really do. And, you know, these episodes are just too much. I don't like it.
You gotta have the drama, though.
I know.
Yeah. But it is very... It is kind of like, it's almost exactly becoming Chicago a little bit, to the point where I can, if you give me a person, I can tell you who they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that makes me a little nervous, but I'm hoping, like, we've learned from Chicago. Yes. You know, I'm hoping that, like, for instance, like we were talking about how Barbie kind of is giving us Charmaine early vibes. We're hoping that it doesn't take her a couple seasons to get it together, you know? But we'll get it on to that. We got to talk about Alana and Ink because, child, we got to talk about the baby because we got some great news about the baby, Voodoo, and, of course, Barbie. And then also we have some interesting news and gossip, some tea, you know, some people are loving on other people's people, and there's beef, honey. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the very end. Let's talk about Alana and Ink. Because they went on a little date or whatever.
They cute or whatever.
Do we like this? Do we feel this? I
don't mind it.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
I just didn't see it coming because remember when like him, Voodoo, and like Barbie were kind of doing a thing?
Yeah.
I was feeling the him and Voodoo part. I didn't see it coming, but I don't dislike it. I think they're cute. I can see them like vibing with each other.
Yeah. He makes me like Alana.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. So, yeah.
Because I feel like I want to like Alana so bad, and sometimes I'm like, you're in the right, but you don't say things correct. Like, you don't present it correctly, and then that's where I'm like, well, it's hard. So, like, I feel like Ink and Alana, it makes me like her more because we get to see her be goofy. We get to see her be like a 21-year-old, which she turns 21 in last week's episode, and he takes her out. It's cute. Whatever. There's a little smooch. So I'm here for it.
Listen, get it while you can. Why not?
I mean, I'd like to see it.
We'd like to see it. So I feel you, Alana.
Straight up. No, I was just okay.
Yeah. Alana, do what you gotta do. Sis.
I was not pinpointing
for it all.
Yeah, I'm here for the whole roller coaster. Anyway, so great news. So Lemire and Danny go to the doctor and they find out that everything's okay with little baby.
Little baby Danny.
Little baby
Danny.
Little baby Danny, because it's going to be a girl. And Lemire's mama comes to town. And first of all, for a second, Nakia and I were like, that's his mama? Like,
yeah, she's a baddie.
Drop the skincare routine, sis.
Right?
Black moms, but typical mothers, always in your business, in the mix. First of all, I have a thing for like Philly accents. So when I hear Lemire, Danny, and now his mother talk, I'm like, I don't know what they saying, but it just sounds amazing. But I wonder, like, because she's probably still in Philly, they're in Cali. So I wonder, like, will that bring like Mama Lemire over to like the West Coast to help them with the baby? Because I think that'd be a great help with like a brand new baby and all that stuff.
Probably so, because she's like, she sounds like she wants to be there, and she's like, what do you need help with? Want me to clean the house or something? Lemire's like, no, because you'll rearrange the whole thing. I'm like, oh, I know that. I literally, if I leave my mom in my apartment, it's like, don't you touch. I got my
moms are
all
always
the time.
in your stuff.
Always.
I feel for him though, because when he was like, she always got something to say. That's literally my biggest fear about having a kid, is that my mom's gonna be like, I'm coming to Los Angeles and living here with you, and I'm like,
don't do it that way. Don't do it. It's like,
you're like, yo, let me send you back home right quick.
Yeah. You know what? Daycare looking real good.
Facts.
You know what? I'm gonna be all. I love you, but I'm gonna be all right. But no, I am really happy for them, because I already know having a baby alone can be really scary when something like that. But it being your first time and everything, I can't even imagine. So I'm super glad that everything's good there, and it looks like next week's episode. That it seems like everything's coming together, so I'm super excited for all of that.
And Lemire is a sweetheart. Like, he put together the baby shower and like surprised her with everyone, like her mom and all of that. So it has to be also like hard for her. She's in someplace else, and it's her first child, her first pregnancy, and everything. And it's like, you don't have your mom there, so for him to fly her out and she didn't know, I was
that's
like,
so sweet.
It was really sweet. I hadn't realized, I guess, how long they'd been together, but when we got to see the flashback photos,
they were babies.
That's why I'm like, fam, they've been together their whole lives, most of their whole lives, and now they're bringing a new life, and then they're living in a totally different world in LA. So I'm excited for their little family, and I'm hoping that like once the episode comes, we'll probably get to see her, because she's been here for a few months. So
and I feel a little bit bad for talking about Danny and her insecurities, because now like learning he cheated 3 times. I still feel like you got to get over it if you're gonna stay, but then that was a lot. Like, you kept trying to forgive the man and he kept on. So a little bit of me is like, oh, okay, I'll take it back a little bit.
I don't. Love her, beautiful gowns, but just in that moment, I was like, sis,
she was wilding, but
she was. But like, either we, like you say, if we're gonna move on, it depends. Like, it's different if you don't want to move on. Then I'm 10 years later, I'm texting you like, remember that time when?
I just find it funny how.
Right? You're like, man, we've been broken up for 5 years, Karen. Bump into them. You got a whole new family. Here's my ex. Remember that time when? No, I love Danny, and I'm super happy that their baby is like healthy, strong, and everything, because I love them as a couple. They're super cute.
I just don't want it to get set up like a Dawn and Ashley thing, because I feel very much like Lemire and Danny are supposed to be the Dawn and Ashley of this. And it's like, put like, Lemire, please, I'm begging you. If this is
don't
not
fall for it,
if this is not it for you, y'all need to handle that off camera, because please don't make this girl look crazy on TV.
Please.
Especially now she got this new baby. Like, please don't do that.
Y'all in LA, we will pull up and fight you, Lemire.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we team Danny, so
don't do that. Don't do that. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Listen. I work in reality TV. We all work in reality TV. I understand sometimes you gotta do things for the story.
Baby, especially when it's your first season in.
Especially when it's your first
season. You gotta collect that check.
However, this is one of those situations where I feel like VH1, you might have gone too far. Maybe. Because there's no way on God's green earth that Voodoo's crazy stepdaddy found her just in time for your show.
Come on.
And it hurts me because Voodoo's been in the studio. We got to meet her. She's such a sweet soul, such a pure soul. You can tell that this was something that really hurt her and that she wanted to use this platform to uplift others. And so for me, this whole situation with the Voodoo, with her stepdad sending her a letter and all this stuff, it's like clearly someone helped get that going, and that bothers me because there's real PTSD there, and you did it for some ratings.
I didn't like that, because like all our producer brains turned on and was like, yo fam, I hope that these people did not because I'm sure she probably gave, like, you probably have to give your address, your family address. I'm sure they knew that. But I hope that they didn't reach out, because we will see her family next week, and be like, hey, this is where she's located, for him to send letters and boxes. And I hope, like, it's traumatizing. She's still going through it. It's still something that hurts. And I just hope, and I get it, it's a storyline. Reality TV is not really reality because it's boring. But it's like, this subject just should be off.
It should be, like, off limits. And from, like, because I remember, like, her wrist was broke when she came to see us, and outfit. I'm like, was it the same day? Because she said they were still filming. So now I'm like, I'm wondering if it was the same day. And if so, like, we were talking about it that day. Like, that just shows that girl's strength. Like, she just had to film and deal with that and then come here and talk about it, because we definitely asked her about it. So I'm just like, that's a lot. You know, so like you guys said, if VH1, if the producers kind of, like, did that, they were fishing, like, hey, you know, send her a letter, just pop up, do whatever you want to do, just to kind of get her riled up. Like, that's kind of, like you said, it's crossing the line.
And and someone who is a survivor, for her to already be so brave and talk about her story, and to be so willing to talk about it, for you to, like, kind of abuse that. Yeah. Like,
I'm about to say to my friend, he's one of the, I'm not going to say his name, but he's one of the producers of the show. I'm about to be like, yo, fam, how did this happen? Because
come on. I will say it was great to see everybody team up around her and be there for her and be very supportive, even in the burning of the books, which apparently are you know, hard to catch on fire unless you put
not burn.
Little tequila on it.
Shout out to Tim, a real one.
Shout out to Tim.
This tequila gonna work.
But yeah, I did realize during this entire thing, though, I've decided I would like to see KP's birth certificate, because I don't think that he's as young as he says he is. I'm pretty sure that man is 85 years old.
He's such an old soul, and it's so adorable. It is the cute, like, him and Ryan, of course he's Ryan, but, like, they're both old souls. You can always tell who you're raised with.
For real.
For real. Like, these are some two old men, because I feel like KP's reactions, he'd be like, man, y'all, come on, y'all. I'm like, who's grandpa? I love him. Yeah. And you can tell they were raised by good older people in their families, because they still have those values that I think a lot of people don't have at a young age. So I just feel like he has such a beautiful soul. A definitely old soul, for real.
Old child, like walk with Dr. King old. All right.
That's why he's a leader, because he does have that, like, leader older vibe.
I don't remember which scene it was, but he did something, like, he was talking to someone and he was like, what are y'all doing? I was like, sir, Dad, grab his walker.
Right? And he be so tired. Like, even when everything went down with the fights and everything, he's such an old soul, so he's like, I was waiting to get y'all the house to surprise y'all. And y'all breaking the RV. Yo.
No, but I gotta go watch back. I need that. What you doing?
I'm convinced KP has lived many lives.
He has.
And
such a sweet
that's
soul.
all that stress we see on his face is the stress of his past lives.
Sweet soul.
Just like Nakia. So, speaking of the stress that KP is experiencing, this Barbie situation. Let's break it down, because you talked to Barbie while we were gone, so you kind of got a little scoop.
I did, and I hate seeing this because, so, you know, got to talk to Barbie a little bit. Barbie, KP, and Tim go all the way back, like college back. So these are like real life friends. She did tell me a lot of things happen that she can't speak about, that she's dealing with a lot with it. She did tell me, she was like, you know, if people are upset at the whole camping situation, you're going to be even more pissed, because she's like, I turn it all the way up. And I love Barbie. Sagittarius sister, love her. Like, she's amazing. I just hope that, like, I feel like it's like a Charmaine season 1, where Charmaine, I love you too, and we always tell you this, where for the producers, they have you be like, hey, we need someone to be the villain for the check, and you'll be popping, and they talk to you and they put it in your head, and then season 1, 2, 3 you go on, but then 4 and 5 you're like, I can't do this no more, and I don't want that for her, because this is a new season, a new start, and she's such a great soul. Like, I really like her a lot.
Wasn't expecting it to be her. You know what I mean? Like, the one that kind of was like, ended up being on the outs, and the one where like, yo, you're wildin', because I do feel like the camping thing was like a bit much. Like, I know you want your stuff, but that you're vandalizing someone's property for it. Like, I get that. Like, I get to the point where like, yo, stop playing with me, give me my stuff. But like, yeah, you were kind of, to me, I felt like she kind of went overboard.
And I'm aware that that's like, what people need to understand is, like, situations like that, it's very easy to make a long period of time look like a short period of time, or a short period of time look like...
Because she said it was a 12-hour day. the producers didn't feed them. So she said when they got to work, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Literally threw them in the van with no food and was giving them liquor. She said the part when she was like, give me my stuff, she said that went on for an hour. And then finally she was like, if I'm out here for an hour, and she's like, when she threw the rock through the window was open. It wasn't broken. So VH1 put the sound effects. So she's like, I didn't break anything. She's like, that happened for a whole hour and he wouldn't give me my stuff or say, surprise. And she was like, she was giving me a lot of details, so I was like, I understood, but I was like, sis, don't let them do this to you.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me this, and we get where you're coming from, but there's people who are watching this, and editors, they take 12 hours, make it a second, and you're the villain.
Right, because I'm over here like, you can't vandalize people's stuff,
exactly.
and then that really
Erica,
didn't happen.
I'm rooting for you, boo.
Yeah.
I'm saying because
I love her.
We've seen producers, especially for this series, try to make things look like they happened that they didn't. I.e. the Charmaine and Van situation that clearly didn't happen because you would have had proof, but they tried real hard to make it seem like there was
and them not showing the other side of you. Like we've only seen Lily fighting on Chicago, but we didn't get a chance to see who she really was. You know, and I get it. They got to condense things down to 40 minutes. You know, we work in TV, but like I told her, I was like, sis, but she's like, oh, there's more. I'm like, oh, coming up, okay.
Well, there certainly was, because we find out that the reason everything is cleared out is because Barbie wants to let you know what it feels like to have your stuff taken.
Queen Petty.
A true Sag. A true Sagittarius.
Hi.
Now, I'm not mad at her for that one.
I'm not mad either.
I'm not mad at her for that one.
I get it.
I got it. Petty, like, you took my stuff, now I just want you to know how it feels. And she would have gave it back. Super petty. I just hate that, these two friends are fighting.
Yeah, I hate that there's a fight. I hate that there's certain people in this situation that I feel like are getting up in it that shit, like, Tim, I love you. All the muscle and all, like, you're a beautiful man. However, I think that sometimes you gotta let KP do KP.
Yeah.
And some, like, I'm a down friend. These two will tell you, like, if they don't like somebody, I'll look at them a little funny, and I'm like, I'm watching you. However, I think in situations like that, you gotta let people work their own stuff out, and you can't be the mouthpiece for somebody else.
Exactly.
You gotta let them do their thing. And Tim really kind of like, definitely, I feel like, made the situation kind of bad, like made the situation what it was, and I don't think it would have escalated that far had Tim just stepped back. And
because it kind of started from there, because it was him messing with Nessie and then Barbie stepping in, but I'm hungry and now I'm mad. And she told me that that day their beef was like, she said he was starting all day, but they were beefing with each other picking at each other on and off for a while. So it's one of those things, but you're absolutely right. Like, Tim, you gotta let KP do KP, and KP, it's okay to step up and let Tim know he's doing too much. We love you, though.
Love you. Beautiful gown.
Beautiful gowns, but we gonna tell you,
So, and then also, like, Barbie and Alana fight last week. And Alana, I want to like you so bad. I really do. I think
cute.
She's so cute. I love the her and Ink stuff. I even love how her and Voodoo came around. Her and Nessie. But it's like, sis, and I get this because you're only 21. And I remember. It's not that long ago. Sometimes you just gotta you gotta control the face. You gotta, because like when people are mad, they're looking for something too. And you giggling, even though I get that you weren't you weren't trying to be up in it, it's still disrespectful, and it still was something you could have held back. And no, it shouldn't have, you shouldn't have kept pushing at Barbie. And I don't like the age thing being a thing, oh, you're old, you should know better. Because it's like,
you should know better.
You should know better.
Everybody's grown here. Even though she might have just turned 21, everybody's grown here. Because then on the flip side, I didn't like it when they turned down on, like you said, when they turned down on Barbie at the shop. So the camping site, it's like, Alana, okay, chill. You know what I mean? This isn't your fight. Don't laugh. You already aren't, on good terms with the people, with the girls in the shop. Chill out. But then on the flip side, when they got into the shop, then I could see where Alana was coming from. It's like, okay, well, Barbie, you came in here, you killed the mood. No one asked you to be here. You weren't invited and things like that. So I was like, I'm not mad at her for speaking up at that moment. You came in here trying to bully everybody. Well, what's up? I'm here. Ooh, what's the mood? What is this? Oh, we were having fun, sis, till you got here. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at her for that. And then it's like, So in that sense, she did start with Barbie there too, but I'm just not mad at it. But at the same time, so Barbie's going back and forth with her, and Voodoo's like, "You're older." No, everyone's grown here.
She old
so
too.
she can say something to me, I can say something to her, and we can do this back and forth.
And it doesn't give you a pass because you're 21.
Yeah.
Like, you grown.
You grown.
And we already didn't get along. So for you to giggle and do all that, it's like, you have every right to speak, but don't be shocked at the consequence.
Yeah,
don't be shocked if my hand reaches over.
Yeah,
because your mouthpiece is moving.
Because it's also how you're saying. It's also how you're saying it. Because when she started being like, "Oh, you're gonna hit me. You're gonna hit me." See,
and then everyone's turned against me, and now it's like I got my back against the wall, and then y'all kicking me out. And sad as we don't like to be kicked out of no place. We got FOMO. No, but it's one of the things. And again, I hate the fighting, and I love that the girls. Alana is now getting along with the girls, but I hate that because to me, I just didn't see this for Barbie. Like Barbie was like not the older, but she was the more mature one.
Yeah,
who would like kind of take someone like an Alana under her wing, like a Voodoo, like a Nessie. So I didn't even like them beefing,
and then dismiss her. Like I didn't like Barbie arguing back with Alana. Like, okay, girl, bye. You know what I mean? Give her one of those, but you want to like go back like, oh, I'll drag you this time. Like, I kept going like, chill.
And I hated the fight between Nessie and Barbie because like
that hurt my heart.
That's real friendship right there. And even Nessie was like, I don't have a lot of friends out here. I don't trust a lot of people out here. And I trusted Barbie. And it was like, Barbie says, I get that you're mad, but Nessie was not the one.
No.
Alana,
and she showed you too.
But Nessie and Voodoo, no. And these girls are trying to reach out to you, make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
I get you want to be petty and mad, but sis, like you reacted. Like she said, you did what you did. The girls were yelling too. They were there with you, but you did what you did, and the boys said it was you, so you went to jail. The girls are looking for you, and I'm looking for. It's one of those things where it's like, come on, fam.
I wonder if Barbie watched back the episode and saw that like Nessie did try to like help Voodoo try to figure it out.
She did tell me that like she watches things and she's like, damn.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they don't watch it. Right. They haven't seen it. So when I sat down with her and we were talking about the camping episode, she was like, yo. She's like, I ain't gonna lie. She's like, I did watch it, and she's like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, here's the reasons of why I did it. So I wonder, like, if she did watch her and Nessie episode and be like, damn, they actually really did have my back. I mean, they were hanging out recently, so I'm,
So maybe it's cool. Yeah, but Nessie wasn't playing. Like, look, we cool, but we also like at the beginning of this friendship. So what you not gonna do?
Especially if you tag me.
Come on, fam.
Yeah, like you disrespected me because, like she said, she did it twice. Like the first time she tried to let it go, okay, you tagged it, like chill, don't. But you're blatantly disrespecting me. I'm not gonna let disrespect slide like that.
Do whatever you want, but don't be surprised at the consequences when my hand reaches over because you want to tap my heart. I don't support violence, but come on, Barb, that hurt my heart. Like her and Alana, whatever, but her and Nessie, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we get everyone together because I think more than anything, Voodoo needs both of them. I think Voodoo needs everyone right now, especially looking at next week's episode. It's just a lot going on, and it looks like there's a lot going on. Well, before I say there's a lot going on in current time, let's go ahead and do our doing the most for. We'll just combine it and have one doing the most for the past 2 episodes. For those of you who haven't tuned in before, 1, welcome. And 2, doing the most is our segment where every week we award it or bestow upon someone the award of doing the most. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Depends on who, wants to carry that energy. I feel like it might be a bad thing this week. But Elle Marie, who do you want to give?
So we could just do one
doing the most for 2 episodes.
Damn.
Or
okay.
You guys
or you could do a positive and a negative.
Yay!
Okay. A good doing the most, bad doing the most.
How old am I? Yay! So my good doing the most is going to Lemire for the surprise baby shower because that was super sweet of him. And then my doing the most, the negative way is going to Barbie. Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, Barbie, I love you, girl. We here. But my doing the most has to go to you. I just hope that you can turn back around from this because I don't like you being the villain episode 9. We only in season 1. Doing the most in a positive way, I would say Lemire because him even telling his mom, like, I love this girl to death. You can see that he's trying to change and the baby shower and even taking her to like the healing lady.
Oh yeah.
It was different and it was weird, to them. But I think Lemire's in a good place and I can't wait for them to have their baby.
Yeah.
I doing the most and the negative. Gonna be Barbie.
We love you.
We love you. I completely get where you're coming from.
Same, girl.
But I hope that this is something where you can take it, reflect on it, and grow from it. Because we love you, we think you're dope, and everyone's had moments where they were doing the most. So it isn't, you know, it's not something you can't bounce back from. My positive doing the most is actually going to go to Ink. Not because he's ink.
Not because he's ink.
Not because he's ink.
Because he's dripping.
Because I'm sorry to this man. I don't know him. No, actually, because I really liked getting kind of a background story on him. I think it's always cool when you can relate to people that have platforms like that, and to kind of, you know, see his family and have them talk through some of the, like, hardships and whatnot they've gone through. I think that's dope, and I think it's cool. I forget how open Ink's been because there's been such extremes with everyone else that it's like he's actually been pretty open like the entire time. So good for you.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's my doing the most. But you guys in the comments on Twitter, wherever, let us know who you thought. Do you guys agree with us? Do you disagree? Who are your all's doing the most, positive and negative, for the last 2 episodes? Yeah. Baby, however, they are doing the most right now here in this given day, because we got a lot of news and gossip, a lot of crazy things for all the Black Ink crews. So take it away.
Yes, I'll start off light.
Light work,
baby. So if you guys know, IAM Compton, KP, IAM Compton stands for art, music, tattoos, and our guy is a big rapper, I guess you can say, and a lot of his music is being played on the show, which I think is amazing business-wise. So tonight, his song West Side was played on tonight's episode. Yesterday's episode. And you can check that out, and it's on every downloadable. Okay, good night. It's been a long day. It's on every platform, and you can download his music. Song is called West Side by IAM Compton. So make sure you guys check that out. Speaking of our guy KP, it looks like he kind of linked up with Caesar from Black Ink New York. I've seen this really cute photo that Caesar put on Instagram, and he said from Harlem to Compton, and it looks like all the teams are linking up because, you know, I stalk their Instagram, the Pole News and Gossip, and I seen Compton and Ryan's comments, and so it's like they're all coming together, even though they claim they didn't really know each other, but it's all good. I love seeing that. Also, shout out to Ryan because 9 Mag officially went to London. So 9 Mag is going.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. My name is Ryan. 9 Mag went international, so they were there this week, and I think he's back now. But they were doing some really cool tattoos, so I thought that was cool for them to go across the pond to London.
Across the pond.
This is Cancer Awareness Month of October. I know a lot of us know people who suffered from cancer, family members, friends. You know someone, but Caesar's doing an amazing thing. The whole month of October, he's doing $50 flash tattoos. It's called F Cancer, the Black Ink Way. So make sure you guys pull up to Black Ink New York because you can get a $50 tattoo for the month of breast cancer awareness. Now to the mess. So, baby, this is a reality show. So a lot of people watch reality shows. One on MTV is called Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant. Drew and I covered that show with a few other people, and there's a young lady on the show named Ashley from the Bay Area. Now, Ashley and her baby father, Bar, had broken up, and it looked like Ashley had a new man, right? Well,
wrong.
Looks like Ashley's new man is Sky's new man. So this week, Sky, which you know we love Sky.
My man. So.
My man. Sky was on social media. She was posting all these sexy videos with this cute young fella. You know?
He's a whippersnapper.
Baby. She was on, they were kissing, making out, and she was like saying how I love this guy. There was videos of her like backing it up and everything, but not so fast. Because blogs reported that was Ashley's man, and Ashley went on a rant on social media saying that they were still together. And the new season of Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant comes out October 22nd, and Ashley put a preview of her and him kissing and just said, stay tuned. So allegedly he's playing both sides. He claims that Ashley is lying, but baby, TV don't lie.
Has it gotten to Sky yet? Because I haven't seen her say
Sky
anything.
does not care. She is living her best life with her new man.
I love Sky.
She's like, I don't know her.
Ashley who?
Baby boy, be a little smarter because both networks are owned by Viacom. So that footage will be shared. Okay.
Yeah, so Ashley, I just want to read you her caption. She said, there's always more to the story. Ashley's she talked about herself in third person.
Me too.
Ashley's continues on Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant returns October 22nd, and it's a picture of her and him. So I'm interested to see. I just hope that she don't go toe to toe with Sky because, baby, that's not what you want. I don't want no girls fighting over no damn man.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so that's all the Black Ink drama.
Well, real quick, Al Marie, you talked to someone this weekend.
I need to post that. No, but yeah, so I did. I talked to Miss Kyla Pratt.
Exclusive.
Yes! Exclusive.
We're gonna check that video out on the AfterBuzz Red Carpet channel.
TV exclusive.
So, so I talked to her about Black Ink. She said she will be making some more appearances, so we will see her on the show a little bit more. She talked about how she was a little bit nervous about KP doing the show and everything like that, and she kind of like told him like, you got to stay, on your stuff. You know what I mean? This is reality TV. How we kind of just all talked about. Like, they will try you. They will try you.
Baby.
And you're kind of bringing your family into it, so you just have to stay grounded and 10 toes down. But yeah, so that's basically kind of what she said about it. Just like trying to give him like the ins and outs of it. Like, she's in the industry. It may not be reality TV that she does, but she's still in the industry, so she knows how people can be.
Yeah, she's been in for a while too. Since she was a kid.
Yes. Well, speaking of her being in it for a while, little tidbits on Proud Family. So she says all of the OGs are coming back. Yes. So I was like, everybody. She's like, well, I don't know about everybody, but all the OGs, original cast.
I wanted to be like Orlando.
Right.
Everybody.
Like,
But
Orlando's banned.
Yeah, he's banned.
Every building.
I'm sorry to this man.
I did not know this man.
The original cast, everyone else in the original cast is coming back. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
I'm happy to hear that.
Info we got from her.
Yeah, it was a great interview.
Exclusive.
She's super sweet.
Yes. Oh, and she was looking so beautiful on that carpet.
Gorgeous.
Working it.
Yes. And I think on like KP's Insta Snap, he was posting videos of them because they were hanging out with a few other celebrity friends. So I was like, oh, he's in Atlanta with her. So I thought that was really cool.
That was cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. Well, you guys, we covered a lot. We did. Next week looks wild.
Baby.
So let's talk about some predictions. Predicciones.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Predictions. That's louder than I expected.
Black Ink Compton ASMR. Yes. Welcome to Black. Let's do it. KP was like, oh, hell no. I think Lemare's going to be super excited for his new baby girl to be born.
Y'all, I
Don't kick us out.
Y'all, I'm country. I can't whisper. So ASMR is not for me.
That was kind of fun.
That was fun.
I think we're going to see Kyla next week because they showed us that in the previews. Yeah,
So anyway, I'm super. It looks like the baby's coming. I hope we can see it. Looks like there's some crazy stuff going on with Voodoo because she's going to see her stepdad and her siblings. It looks like we got some glimpses of her siblings.
Yeah.
So I hope.
we're nervous for her.
So I hope they handle all of that fine. Because there are real kids involved in all of that.
I predict that Barbie will come back and work at the shop. And everybody will be happy at the season finale. Wait. Is it the season finale next week?
You know what?
I think next week is the season finale. I'm pretty sure. I looked online. There are no other videos.
Right.
So, and this is a first season.
They didn't tell us.
This is a first season, so I think it is.
If it is,
episode
we'll
10.
keep you guys posted, everyone that's watching, and we'll let you know for sure if this is the season. I can't even whisper anymore. We try. If it is, we'll let you guys know next week. If it isn't, we'll see you the week after that.
Okay. Well,
Who didn't we have? Lemire? Well,
We didn't get
got the
Lemaire,
baby.
Alana. Yeah, that's true.
we got season 2.
That is fact, which might come on in 3 weeks because you know how
Right,
each
you
one
never
works.
No. But
Until next time. Where can they find you on social media? You guys can find me on social media at Kiki Popo. Okay, bye. You guys can find me at El Marie TV, Instagram and Twitter. Bye-bye.
And I'm your girl, Drew Jones. You guys can follow me at all the things at OKDrewJ. Make sure to follow AfterBuzz at all things at AfterBuzz TV. We're on Spotify, iTunes, all that jazz. Go check out Lanisha and I's interviews. We were talking to some heavy hitters.
They are talking to Black Excellence. Oh my God, so Tyler Perry, Oprah, Viola Davis, Spike.
Until next time, y'all. We'll see y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.